his first tour finish. As Taylor, with a snarl, adds another treble to his tally.
153.
Quality, power scoring. A moment of magic. Is it going to be a moment of defiance here from Colin Osborne? Won't get a shot at the outer ring. So this is a break opportunity now for Scott Taylor to get some control in this game.
Double 11.
Game shot on the 4 flag, Scott Taylor.
And he's sensing a break back here.
$98. Colin, you require 136.
So, big moment of the game incoming. Colin Osborne needing 136. Perfect start. 76 remaining. How about this? It's double 8 for the Wizard.
Yeah,
how about that?
On the 5th flag, Colin Osborne.
Colin Osborne.
6th flag.
A vintage display of finishing.
Colin, you require 104.
And Osborne has the chance to take us to a deciding leg in the opening game of the evening. Decisions. And it will be one dart at tops.
69.
That was a flyer.
Scott, you require 40.
For the match then. Double 10.
Game shot and the match, Scott Taylor.
And Scott Taylor is back on the MODUS stage and back in business.
Lewis, you
over adjusted.
88.
88 now for Gurnie. And it's double 7.
74. Jamie, you require 20.
That was his chance, Gurnie.
Game shot on the
As
4
Hughes
flag,
will not
Jamie Hughes.
allow him to return. Gurnie will return for 3 more at tops. Hughes looking to pressurise
Lewis, you require
with
40.
a ton. Gurnie, no time to lose. One more.
Game shot on the 5th flag, Lewis Gurnie.
And holds throw. On we go.
6th flag, it's Jamie.
Interesting though with Lewis Gurnie in the
Game
fact
on.
that he's been on similar shots but gone different ways. Clearly not someone who's set in his ways or I'll try and leave tops, I'll always try and leave double 18.
108.
But after a maximum to open this leg for Yozza, he'll be hoping just to leave anything.
108.
How about that for a riposte? Now then. Now then.
108.
Hello.
He.
This time Gurnie can't follow.
93. Jamie, you require
Yozza
141.
is 141 points away from perfection. Not this time.
$105.
It's a fantastic setup, and it would still be a tremendous way to wrap up this match for a potential 10-dart leg.
36.
It's double 18 for Yozza. And that is a phenomenal way to wrap up a 4-2 win. Jamie Hughes winning it with a 10-dart leg. And gets underway in Group B. Best possible start. 75 remaining after 12 then for Taylor.
$60. Scott, you require 75.
Wrong bed. That's more like it.
Game shot on
And
the
we're
4
seeing
flag,
some
Scott
quality finishing from Scott Taylor, if not a bit unorthodox. Leaves 82. And Wolverton really needs to apply the pressure.
140.
And does
Slot
so
you
with a
require,
2 treble
82.
visit. But it'll be 17 for 1 match start at tops.
42. Mike, you
On the
require
wire.
56.
To take us the distance and have that advantage a throw back. Still yet to miss a dart at a double in this game. A bit of a wild one.
16.
Can't find the adjustment.
Slot you
Same target
require,
for Scott
40.
Taylor, but this time it's for the match.
That's where his first attempt
Shot
went.
and a match.
But he
Scott
gets it
Taylor.
with his second dart on this visit. And it's 2 out of 2 for Scott Taylor. And 2 out of 2 on the 4-2s as well. Saved a bit of face there with that last dart.
And potentially save the control that he's got over this leg right now. That would have been a bit of an invitation
Colin,
for
you
Lewis
require
Gurnie, but
106.
instead, still looking good here for Colin Osborne. First poke at it, and he only needs the 1 treble. Choices for double 16. Yes, Colin, it's in.
Adjusts himself.
Game shot on the third leg. Colin
And that
Osborne.
is absolutely clinical from Colin Osborne. Osborne will be looking to do something similar to leave himself a finish.
85. Lewis, you require 36.
For parity,
Game shot on the sixth
right
leg.
in the
Lewis
middle
Gurnie.
of the double. And we're going all the way. He's gone from big fish to little fish. And Gurnie
140.
Smells
Colin,
blood.
You require 130.
not this time.
43.
So,
Lewis, you require
Lewis
64.
Gurnie, who survived match darts for a 4-1 defeat, now needs tops
Shot
for a
and the
4-3
match.
win.
Lewis Gurnie.
And the win he does get. What is the best way out of that then when you're in a bit of a rut where you may be trying too hard?
Yeah, that's the hardest thing, isn't it? Because you engage in the brain.
Jamie, you require 167.
And once that conscious brain is active, it's a very hard thing to do. It's about those distractions.
Now then, this would be a rousing finish. It's the ball.
125. Mike, you require 36.
Wolverton now returns for double 18 for a 3-0 advantage.
Game shot on the third leg. Mike Wbertton.
Clinical as ever on the doubles.
Jamie, you require
Needing
132.
a big out of his own now. Which way will Hughes go here? He needs treble 19.
He'd have fancied that bullseye as well, wouldn't he, Jamie
Mike, you
Hughes,
require
acting. It's
160.
a bit of a bouncing board there at the top of the bullseye. That dart at the 25, but Mike Wbertton could get the job done here with another one of those.
It's tops.
120.
What a way that would have been
Jamie, you require 40.
to take a victory. But all of a sudden, the complexion of this game could change. Jamie Hughes needs tops.
Game shot on the fifth leg. Jamie Hughes.
And now the difference is down to a single leg. But this is the chance Warby's been waiting for. Gets the treble. Gets a single. It's a dart for the bull.
96.
It's a good effort as
Jamie,
well
you
on the
require
bullseye.
142.
Give Jamie Hughes the full respect here on the 142.
And the 17's route.
$84. Mike, you require
So,
25.
Mike Wolverton should have 2 match darts to play with here. And they'll be at double 8.
Game shot and the match. Mike Wbertton.
Clinical. And Warburton's overcome a delay in proceedings in the middle of that game this
Lewis, you
evening in a
require
spot of
52.
bother. Once again, it's double 16 for Lewis Gurnie.
20. Scott, you require 58.
And this game could well take another twist.
Game shot
And
of
twist
full
it
flag,
does.
Scott Taylor.
Living and breathing every single shot, Lewis Gurnie.
108.
Taylor's not done with yet.
He 91.
There's been a couple of occasions where Lewis has just drifted into that treble 5.
140.
And Scott Taylor means business here.
59. Scott, you require 96.
96 to take us to a decider. Double 18. Double 9.
Game shot on the 6th leg.
Finds
Scott
it.
Taylor.
As can't do so, so it's now 6 darts for Scott Taylor. He's going to use them wisely. Uses this purely as a setup shot to leave himself his favourite double, to leave himself on tops, to keep the run of wins intact.
100.
Yeah, great board
Scott, you
management from
require
Taylor,
40.
who now needs double top.
Game shot
And double
the
top.
match, Scott Taylor.
He hits with his second dart. And Lewis Gurnie, who won by 4 legs to 3 in his previous match, has suffered defeat by the same scoreline here.
Maybe the way he would assess his week so far, that he hasn't quite found that consistency that we know he's got within his game that's took him to a European Tour title.
108.
Absolutely.
He
The Czech Open winner of 2019, where he beat the bullet, Stephen Bunting, 8-3 in that final.
140.
We'll be happy with what he's doing here. Back-to-back maximums from Jamie Hughes in the opener to really challenge the throw here of Colin Osborne. But Osborne could resist it here and leave Hughes helpless if he finds the bullseye.
Game shot on the first leg, Colin Osborne.
Well, you can't say fairer than that. Colin Osborne has been
Second
taking
leg,
out
it's Jamie
3
to
dart
the first.
sequences
Game
throughout the week. And there he finds the centre of the board to take an early lead over Jamie Hughes, who fires back immediately with a maximum.
Well, and also worth noting here, Jamie Hughes' last 9 darts have been perfect. A hat-trick of 180s.
140.
Now it's still early doors in this game, but the averages are absolutely eye-watering so
82.
far. As you can see, 128 plays 133. A 3-dart outshot here. Gets the treble 19. He's going tops, and it was not a bad effort at all.
77. Colin, you require 84.
So, Osborne back for this 84. Just drifting into the 5.
Quite happy that he got the treble, I imagine. A single would have left it very tricky.
So, 3 o'clock on the board,
Game shot
double
on the third
6.
leg, Colin Osborne.
Leaving himself on double 16 once again. Colin Osborne way back on 191, and with another dart drifting into the 5.
Jamie, you require
Can't apply the
52.
pressure he would have liked. So, double 16 it is for Yoza.
Game shot on
And
the
it's
fifth
the
leg,
same
Jamie
outcome
Hughes.
as the previous leg. 1 out, 1 in. Which he absolutely does. So, Match starts came and went for Colin Osborne.
Colin,
in his previous match against Lewis Gurnie. He's going to have 3 of them here at double 16 to finally get off the mark in Group B this evening. He only needs the 1,
Colin Osborne.
and that's a very impressive display from both players there. A great game.
Lewis,
doesn't get it.
104.
This is where that last start from Lewis Gurnie going in the treble really comes into play. Because it only means he needs that 1 treble, but it's another
91.
dart. That's been the story of his night.
40.
Unable to cash in those opportunities.
Great marker. Just looking to go the other side this time.
On the 4 flag, Mike Wbertton.
And the way Wolverton's been doubling this evening, you always felt comfortable
Lewis, you require 8.
to leave a 2-dart combination, but Lewis Gurnie now will have 1 dart at the top of the board.
40. Mike, you require 60.
As the story of his night continues, not being able to take that crucial chance. And Wolverton now with 1 dart at double 10, which he takes. His doubling has really seen him through in his wins this evening for 2 10s. Just
no score.
Cannot find the outer ring.
Game shot on the 3rd leg, Scott
And
Taylor.
that is where Scott Taylor has been excelling. Finds the treble with a snarl. Hughes, though, a face of focus.
What a leg here from Jamie Hughes. Big power scoring. Back-to-back 140s before a max.
139. Jamie, you require 41.
Now then, can Yozza finally find a double? Shifts across.
9.
And
Scott,
the
you
answer is
require
no.
40.
So Scott Taylor returns for tops and a 4-0 win. Good marker.
Game shot.
And
the
there
match,
we
Scott
have
Taylor.
it. Scott Taylor. A perfect record. So
71.
Osborne, favourite for an immediate break back. Just dropping down into the wrong bed.
31.
Just
Mike,
missing
you require
top.
85.
So Wolverton returns. Perfect first dart. Perfect second dart.
Mike Wbertton.
And that he'll only have 1 dart, and that dart will be for tops.
50. Mike,
And
you
he
require
cannot convert.
16.
So 3 match darts afoot for Mike Wbertton. Double 8 the target.
Game shot and the match.
And that
Mike Wbertton.
is clinical, as Mike Wolverton has been all night. Tom Cromwell. There is the table. Matt Edgar alongside me. What do you make of what we have seen this evening?
No one's truly out of that, are they? Everyone's got at least that 1 win, and there's nothing really to separate them other than a couple of legs between that qualifying position of Colin Osborne and in regards to the chasing pack from Jamie Hughes and Lewis Gurnie. But Scott Taylor leading the way, looking very good, 6 points clear